Drick, there were a lot of offensive fouls being called on you and against you. Do you have any problems with any of the offensive fouls that were called on you?
I mean, you can't really have an issue with offensive fouls when it comes down to it. I mean, it is what it is. The referees are going to call what they're going to call. I mean, they were calling it kind of tight tonight, honestly. I mean, I think everybody was almost in foul trouble. And so when a game turns into that, you just got to be smart. And I think me mainly, and as well as some of my teammates, we just weren't disciplined. We just made mistakes that we shouldn't have made. Turned over the ball too many times. 22 turnovers in a game is awful. So I think we just need to go back to the drawing board and just start playing better as a team and just remind ourselves that sometimes we need to slow down.
Do you feel like the referees played a part in slowing down the rhythm of the game tonight, specifically in the second half?
I don't think they really had a part in that. No.
Stanford do differently defensively in the second half? You guys were shooting lights out in the first half, and they seemed to turn it up a notch on the defensive end in the second half.
I think they just took away Malachi. Malachi was hot, and we didn't execute on offense. I mean, it's not anything that coach is doing. It's only the players. It's on us, honestly. I mean, when you turn over the ball 22 times in a game, it's going to be hard to win. It doesn't matter who you're playing, honestly. So, I mean, they weren't even forced turnovers. I think they had 4 steals. So when the game comes down to us just making mental mistakes, that's usually what's going to happen is we're going to come out with an L.
You guys out-rebounded them tonight, 39-25. How come you guys couldn't translate that into more points there in the second half?
I think we took a couple bad shots. Myself, I did. But then I think some of them just didn't drop that normally make. Other than that, I don't know.
What was your guys' game plan for containing Reed Travis? He was held to 6 points tonight. I know entering the game he was the second leading scorer in the Pac-12.
I think we just had a good game plan. The coaches drew up a good game plan, and we just knew most of their plays and how he was going to attack us. And I think we did a good job of taking him away, but then we let somebody else get hot, which is part of the game. I mean, that's usually what happens. Somebody stepped up for them tonight, and that's not – I mean, there's nothing you can really do with that.
Malachi, I believe it was a career-high 7 3-pointers for you tonight. Were you doing anything different in preparation, in practice this week that allowed you to find the success from three-point land?
No, I just stayed confident. And today they went down. I got in the rhythm. But in the second half, a couple of them that I thought they just didn't go down in the second half.
Drake, you said this isn't on coach. I mean, how frustrating is it for you guys right now to get these dubs and get off this snide?
I mean, it's extremely frustrating, and it has nothing to do with the coaches, honestly. I mean, it's on us. We're the people who are out on the floor, and they're giving us the good game plans, but we just can't close games right now. And honestly, it's on me. It's on me and the other leaders on the team. Like, we got to figure out how we can close out games. Me personally, I had 6 turnovers. That's awful. As a team, we have 22. And like I keep saying, turnovers are really going to be an issue when you have 22. It's hard to win games, and on top of that, we weren't playing good on defense either in the second half. We just allowed them to just drive, and then get offensive rebounds, and then we end up getting in foul trouble, and then they're shooting free throws. And I think that's just all it is, honestly. This is all on us. This is all on us as players. And so I think when you take that into account, the most important thing is we just got to figure out how we're going to get out of it. And the coaches are doing a great job of assisting us to get out of it. I mean, I think, honestly, we were in a position to win tonight. And we turned the ball over so many times and took bad shots and didn't play good defense. But I think when it comes down to it, we just got to continue to push and fight. And I think just stay the course of this season, and I think we'll end up victorious at the end.
For either of you guys, the turnovers obviously an issue last game. Is it carelessness on your guys' part, or something opponents are doing to you guys that causes that to happen?
I don't think it's anything the opponents are doing. I think we just got to take care of the ball better, just make smarter decisions.
Do you think confidence is an issue for you guys at this point, losing the last 8?
I don't think so. I think our team is pretty confident from the first guy all the way down to the last guy.